alpha male like me? Cause I'm a splatter you all over the street, bro. There ain't no reason for you to be here. You a snitch under protective services. Protective custody right now. And I thought this hood should know that. Fuck out of here, white boy. I grind any of them fucking white boys up.
You assisted in my mother getting docs at her job with Street Scholar.
Please deny it. Say you ain't get that cavity search. Say that they make you strip at that damn airport. Say it. Just put it on your page. So when I put the video out, I can put the video of you getting taken in the back for that anal search. We'll pimp slap you like the bitch you got, like the rest of these niggas. You want to get that? Get that. Come get it.
Going back and forth with Cappa. You've been threatening Cappa and her husband. You've been threatening me for months.
Come on, we gotta speak. Remember when he was hysterically laughing when Kim and my kids got swatted when I was at work?
I guarantee you your wife gonna be in my DMs one day. Probably when she ready to leave your ass.
Bro, you had to stop me on the line, bro, and sneak attack me like a coward. You literally helping a woman lie on a black man who's in the military that he's walking around here SAing people when that's not true.
Hey, Scholar, you talk to your girl?
When I sat here and got swatted 4 times, every time you said, "Stop playing victim, bro." You've been sitting here harassing people on the internet for over a year. Playing victim.
There you go.
I did 4 times is crazy.
Yeah, they kept sending the police to his house.
This is why I don't talk shit. Because just because I can fight, don't mean I can't get my ass whooped one day. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
These TikTok streets be whooping people's ass too.
Ain't nobody, it's always going to be somebody that can still whoop your ass.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's why I don't start shit and I don't talk shit. Them 2 things I do. I'm not finna sit here and talk shit. I'm not finna be like, bitch, I'll whoop your ass. I'll put you. I'm not doing that.
Hey, T, that's why you gotta make sure you win. You gotta make sure you win, though. There's ways to make sure you win.
Boodidem, you man, come on.
Make sure you win.
Hey, when I seen that, I said, this is tragic. When I seen it, I was like, this is tragic. Tragic.
I was there in both lives, so I saw the whole thing.
Y'all.
I saw the whole thing.
When you talk shit, you got to be like Charleston White. That nigga carry mace, billy club, pew pew, a knife. You got to make sure a baseball bat. You got to have something with you. Goddamn your hands. You can't let the motherfucker win. You got to make sure you gonna win. If it's 5 niggas, spray all ass with that bat mace, then start. Let me shut the fuck up.
But he was thinking like he was untouchable.
Apple, check your phone.
Okay.
He was
Yeah,
thinking
I
like
got
he was
it.
untouchable behind him.
So here's what they doing to Jonty now. So now Sobe has got a white man that he believe live in the same city as Jonty to go and check and see if he live in that apartment townhouse complex.
Why?
And report back to him because they obsessive. They do that type of stuff.
They doing that's
So
leading.
that way they can start the harassment all over again in his new place.
And a white man did it?
He said in a thing to his name is Dave. Okay, I gotta send it to my other phone. He said,
And they need to leave each other alone, boy.
well, he's not messing with them. I'll show the pictures, y'all. He ain't messing with them. It's them messing with him. This man has moved.
Said I swore all this died down, and for it all to kind of flare up the way it did over the past week is insane. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's just
I guess there's been
bullying,
so.
man. When you get somebody to think they could bully you after he took that L, he gonna have to get his payback. Goddamn, he gonna have to do something about that. Cause
But why mess with his home though? Like, you know what I'm saying? He a man. If you want to be a man about it, mount up and catch him out away from the curb. Remember back in the day?
Kappa, you know.
Perfume Live Gold, everybody. Everybody send one perfume. Y'all, why is they doing that?
I'm not shit. Once they make you a victim, shit.
But why release people? Here's the thing. We got kids, right? Why release somebody's information to have children at their home? I don't get that.
You got to think they've been saying that the kids haven't been safe around Jonty for a while now. They've been trying to push that narrative this whole time. So I feel like
But that's not
this
up to
kind of
them. That's not up to
you're
them
right.
though.
Absolutely, but I think this is something that they're pushing that narrative right now. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're really going for. Like I get that everybody has kids in this scenario, but like there's one person inviting people to their house. Do you get what I'm saying? And then there's another group of people that is like, bro, leave me the fuck alone. And these people have made it their goal to stay on their necks. Like I've heard them say that, like, I'm not going to go anywhere. And so for this to happen like it has, yes, it's crazy
Big back
because
in
it
Tucson,
unfolded
so.
over TikTok, but like, man,
As a
they need to
man,
leave folks alone.
as a
It's
man, when your
crazy.
back up against the wall, you gotta do.
See that?
You gotta fight your way about that shit, man. It ain't no running. Shit.
That's just crazy. That's too
So
crazy.
the person went through a video and said, I have pics of Patrick standing in front of the sign of his new development. And here he is, this the individual. I'm not going to put that guy's personal information out. I'm going to show y'all the individual.
Oh, that's wild. Ain't no way. What is
It's
he
old
doing
age.
there?
He got mental issues.
Motherfucking Dale Gribble?
It's
Is that
old
Dale
age.
Gribble from
So who
King
he
of the
supposed to be?
Hill?
The motherfucker leaking information?
That's it, yeah.
And that's why people shouldn't get in the middle of shit that ain't got shit to do with them, because you don't know what's going on. You don't know. You get what I'm saying? Like, stop doing shit like that. Stop letting people bait you into picking sides and doing shit with people you don't know. If you don't know this person, you ain't never had no experience with this person yourself,
Well,
don't do that.
they come running they go running to these people and they demonize other people. And they be like, you won't believe what they doing to me. You won't believe what they did to me. All the whole time, they're the guilty party.
Right.
It's a part of Darvo, right? Isn't that like a narcissistic cycle, like Darvo,
Yep.
where I can't remember the exact steps, but they basically reverse the blame. So like no matter what happens in that scenario, they would never see any fault in anything that they've done. You
That
know? So
DARVO
like
stand for deny, attack, reverse, victim. Reverse victim and offender. It's a
Crazy.
manipulative tactic used by narcissists.
Can I ask? I heard too somebody saying that they're blaming Nosy too. How that happened?
No,
Nah, I don't know that.
Yeah, Nosy
know.
have nothing to do with that at all.
Okay.
They're just doing a blame game on her.
Okay.
Misinformation that was given when people were saying that Arby's also attacked Blaze's child and stuff like that. It was a part of that misinformation.
You know what? Okay, let's talk about that. So after everything happened, they started spinning the narrative that he was jumped immediately. He was jumped by all these people, right? Carloads of people, blah, 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 blah. Then when that video was shown and it was shown that it was a one-on-one, then there was a man in the car with a ski mask on. Then that turned into a girlfriend in the car. Then that turned into he tried to go to the trunk. Basically, when you have high psychological needs that's unmet, you display antisocial personality disorders, side effects of it, and everything over there that's antisocial. Like I couldn't imagine moving and getting into a safer place, getting a new address where people don't know it and can't mess with you, and then now they got like some old gross looking white man that looked like he's gonna say, get off my train, looking for me in my home. Like that's where you're supposed to feel safe.
Oh no, I
is
got
in
a
your
clip.
home.
Kappa, I got a clip of a creator admitting that they doxed me. Somebody sent me a clip and emailed it. A creator admitting that they doxed me and said that when I move, they're gonna try to find out my new address so they can leak that too. I just laughed. I said, if that's the misery that you want to live in, people, go right ahead. I don't mind filing a police report. I already filed one. I'll do another one too.
And that's what
is
you need
you're
to do.
you're a likable person
I'm
though.
gonna make sure the police get involved. So when shit go down, I won't go to jail. A lot of people be like, "Oh, we got mug shots, whatever," because y'all motherfuckers ain't smart. Like that's just my opinion. I ain't got no mug shot. You know why? Because I don't pick fights. But I finish the motherfuckers. I finish it. I ain't gonna
The
start it, but
problem
I ain't gonna
is,
go to jail for no picking no fight though.
is
You ain't gonna put me in jail for that.
if you're likable, being docs will fuck around, get you a brand deal. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't need to do that. I got kids, but it's cool. It's cool that people want to do that because my thing is, I tell people like this: I'm protected. I am protected. I don't fear shit. You get what I'm saying? I don't fear shit. I'm protected. You will get got before I do. You will get got before I get got. Trust me. My father don't play by me. Okay,
It's karma.
go ahead. Keep trying.
It's karma. If you out here being a terrible person, karma is the irony that the very same app that this man used to stalk, harass, dox, and attack people on is the very same app where there are. I'm talking about. Listen, when this happened and we was live about it, everybody was streaming the live we was in. Everybody. All of Messy TikTok collectively stopped what they was doing, including his side, to stream the live we was in. All they did was help spread, and it just blew up. So now he was a trending to Blaze fight and Blaze getting beat up was two trending things when I opened up TikTok this morning. When I got off and got back on.
How Nosy got involved, right? Like I'm not saying that Nosy was involved, but that's how her name got brought up because she was broadcasting the live that everyone was already kind of broadcasting, right? And that kind of how she got brought up into it to where like she was just doing what everyone else was doing.
I think she was regular. I think she was just regular streaming alive, and it just happened while she was streaming alive.
I don't think it was anything that was perplexed, but they said, I think somebody accused her of, this being a skit. I think she got accused of
skit.
Yeah, skit. Didn't they say that they thought it was a skit, y'all? Anybody in the comment section remember? I don't know, because I was so damn tired this morning.
So do you think, okay, in order for that to be a skit, right, you would have to have Blaze a part of it. Both camps would have to have a conversation together.
Yep.
And Blaze is gonna have to be like, I'll just blame it on my sandal or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
No, he was.
I think I don't know, man. I don't know.
Was it no skit?
Well, you live and you learn.
Well, ever since it came out that there was a reality show, they think everything is skit.
Hey, that's fucked up.
Ever since it came out their reality show, that's just what they. Who said something about Ray? What they say about Ray?
Ray was talking about Nosy, that's why.
Somebody brought Nosy a bone or something, and Ray and Nosy went in on Ray last night. Yeah. She went in. Somebody gifted me a subscriber thing, and Nosy went in on Ray last night. And I don't know if anything about that bomb that was brought over was true, but that motherfucker was rough. Nosy went in on Ray, and I don't know if it was based behind any real proof. Like I haven't heard.
Ninja, let me see. I did see Ray talking, waiting for Blaze. I thought that was sweet. I saw her waiting for Blaze to come back, and her trying to explain to Blaze, like, in the nicest way possible, that he didn't win that fight. Like she was trying to she
said, I don't know, friend, you look discombobulated.
He didn't win that fight. And
she said, I don't know, friend, you look a little disoriented.
Get you off the floor. I just saw you getting up off the floor. Just little key words, that will let you know you didn't win without her saying you lost. And she was just doing it in the kindest way to tell your people, you didn't lose, friend. You didn't win, friend. But she didn't say you didn't win.
Y'all didn't find that odd that, like, if your friend got, I mean, because I don't consider people on TikTok my friends, but whatever. Let's go there. Your friend and got beat down and turned every which way but the right way. You not gonna tell your friend to, like, maybe not be here? Maybe not be on TikTok? You ain't gonna, like, get off your live
Well, I think she was, but she was trying to...
Not nosy. I'm talking about Ray and them.
I'm talking about Ray. So Ray, he was on Ray live when it happened. Okay? She didn't know. I don't believe she knew what was going on. Okay? Because I saw the clip. They were like, wait a minute, what's going on? What's happening? They didn't know what was happening. And then she realized they were fighting, and she was like, we're going to wait until he gets back. Let's wait until he comes back to make sure he's okay. Okay, Pink Ninja. So that's what I heard her saying. Like, they didn't want to hang up the light. So you got to think about it. On this app, she knew that they were going to fight that night. I don't think she knew what was going to happen. I don't know. I mean, I'm only going out the block. I don't know if she knew that was going to happen.
They all knew. They were
all really shocked.
Because they said it was supposed to happen Friday or something like that.
No, they was all egging them on. So
how do y'all prove she knew? How do y'all prove that?
I don't think
she knew.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
She knew. I just think,
I mean, people talk. You don't really take. Everybody don't take it. This shit.
No. Yeah, Pretty and Pink said they had a conversation. So wait a minute. Pretty and Pink is correct. Earlier, Arby's was explaining, or let's say McDonald's was explaining. Big A Town was explaining. Hey, bro, I done been by your crib, per you saying pull up, blah, 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 blah. So, and then Blaze was like, well, whatever, pull up, do what you gotta do. So, yeah, and so Big A said, yep, so I'm about 10 minutes away. I'll be seeing you or something like that. So Pretty is correct. That is how that happened.
And I was laughing. So, oh, they didn't show up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Then AV knock on the door. And that whole live got quiet.
Hold on, here we go. Hold on.
Live was quiet. It was so quiet. Oh, go ahead.
Shit that you just watched, okay? So go take care of that instead of worrying about coming for me, because you're always trying to find an opportunity to come for me and it never fucking works. Like when you platformed Chef Tam Bam and then allowed him to harass and stalk me for 2 weeks using your platform, Pick Me. And then he turned out to be a fucking scammer, scamming on his kid's health. Try it again. You can't come for me because I'm unproblematic. Just say you don't like me and move all the way the fuck around, bitch. And stop fucking playing with me. You're so fucking busy worrying about me and what the fuck I do. And you can't seem to find someone on the platform to try to take me down. You're not slick, and I'm sick of your shit. Now, I'm not gonna say nothing else about Ray the Fixer. But what we're not gonna do is sit here and try to have these Nosy plays this fight. Yeah, it's on the internet. He could easily not open the door, okay? So don't worry about me. This ain't about me. This is about these two grown niggas acting like children. It's about these two grown men acting like children. I'm just so tired of it. I'm so tired of women. And I don't say nothing. I sit here and I mind my business. I play my clips. I go to bed. I fuck my husband. I don't do nothing else. And I'm so fucking tired of these bitches always trying to fucking come for me because they don't like my opinion. They don't like my thoughts. And then platform all these dangerous fucking men trying to be fucking warriors, and turns out they're pick-me's. She can't say shit to me, knowing she an eyewitness to her friend getting fucked up. Go do that. Go put that nigga Arby in jail. That's your real enemy. Go put that nigga Genty in jail because he probably damn well knew that Arby's was headed to Blaze's house. Go do that. Go do that. Go be a friend. Instead of a bored-ass fucking bitch worried about me and mine. So busy worried about what the fuck I'm doing over here. Go find some shit to fucking worry about. You got a whole fucking situation happening right now on your platform. You worried about me. Be for real. You ain't said shit about that nigga that was over here scamming with his fake sick kid. Kid's healthy as a motherfucking mule. You ain't said shit about that nigga Chef Tam, Chief Tam, whatever his name is. You ain't said nothing about him harassing me on the internet for 2 weeks across Facebook, Instagram, and fucking YouTube and TikTok and Twitter. You ain't said nothing about that nigga using everybody's platform to go scam. Why ain't you said shit about him? Why ain't you put that nigga back on your fucking docket? You and the rest of them motherfuckers over there. You ain't said shit about him. You been real radio silent when that nigga was out there scamming. But you so busy worried, bitch, please. I like to see a hoe try. I'm sick of this shit. I'm so sick of this shit. I'm so sick of this shit. Bitch is real silent. And where the fuck is that bitch, Asia baby, brat baby, whoever the fuck that hoe is? Where the fuck that bitch at? And her updated videos tagging me in them after that nigga that scammed y'all niggas out of 5, 6, 7, 8 racks. Nigga gone, disabled all his accounts. Where you bitches?
Asia baby caught a stray.
Gone.
Everyone was catching some heat last night, man. I'm telling you, Nosy went in. I was sitting at the bar top at work with my mouth wide open, like, oh no.
See, that's the
Oh
problem
no.
right there. You see how Nosy talking on the app? I bet whatever the fuck I got that she can't fight in real life. See, when you be aggressive like that towards people, a motherfucker will catch you and put their 5 fingers across your face.
That's
Like,
not aggression. That's frustration. What
No,
you hear
whatever
her
you want to
yeah,
say,
call it,
Nosy
you
was
know.
that's
tired.
frustration from her
Yeah.
being picked on consistently. Where
Yeah.
she
But
had to put
Cappa,
her live, she had to put her live on sub only. That man, Chief Tamiri, chased that woman. Come on now, boo. You dragged Chief yourself. You said the
yeah.
damn story didn't sound right. That man had that woman on every platform, dogging her, dog walking her. That's
You know, she just got
frustration.
tired of it.
Hey, but
Yeah.
Kappa, when does a woman, I ain't saying y'all gotta hold back, but when do a woman just be a woman? Sometimes y'all gotta be,
She was being a woman. All these times she
no,
never
see,
say nothing.
aggressiveness don't connect with women. Now, if you gonna be an
We
aggressive
can be
woman,
weekend. We got feelings
I
too. We
understand, I
can act
Yeah,
understand that,
feelings.
T, but when you be aggressive, you gotta be like Kappa. She said she keep that motherfucking, what's her name on it? You feel what I'm saying?
but
Like,
everybody's different.
The hammers.
No.
But here's the thing. She was chill the
Yeah,
whole
Hmm.
time. You
exactly.
feel what
That's
I'm
not her
saying?
character. Right,
Mm-mm.
right.
She was chill, and then I think, like
She
I
got
said, somebody
frustrated.
brought over some dusty ass bone or something. She read something, or one of her mods saw something, and that's when I guess you could say she got a little bit pissed off. But like, she wasn't like that the whole live.
but that
She
applies to men
was.
and women though. I won't just pick that
That's all
shit
I'm saying. Like,
sparks
she
shit in
got
certain people. You see what I'm saying? Like, it could be a man doing that shit and it'll spark some shit in the next motherfucker to make that tweet. Everybody loves firecracker crack sometime early. You feel what I'm saying?
That's
So,
what I'm saying.
you
We
know,
get aggressive sometimes. We get angry.
yeah,
She just
yeah.
got tired.
We're not robots, and we're not always gonna be okay, baby, or okay, honey. We're not always gonna be like that.
No, it ain't got to be like that, T. It still got to be. I mean, it ain't got to be, but just
I don't tell nobody where to go. I don't tell nobody who to support. But I am gonna speak my mind. I'm not no scary bitch. I'm not no scary woman. I'm gonna say what's on my mind. I'm not gonna alter what I got to say because they're your favorite person. I'm not doing
And you
that.
fair. I think you
Earlier in the
fair.
Yeah, I try to be
Yeah, you
very
kind of
fair.
fair. You get a little biased sometimes when you get passionate about stuff, but other than that, you mostly fair. Like you be like,
Yeah,
I
I'm
see what you're
earlier
fair.
saying.
She get on my motherfucking nerves. She put my
Shut up
business
before I
out there.
call somebody on you.
Shut the fuck up.
in
I'm
the
going there.
live,
Boodidem, you gonna end up on
earlier
somebody's
in the
green screen.
live, you made it a point to say that you're not saying whether or not anyone was right or wrong. Like
Yeah.
earlier in the live, you gave that disclaimer that like nobody is here
Blaming her for what happened last night. I don't think it's cool for people to try to find a reason to blame her for just streaming it and then it happening. I don't think that's cool. You get what I'm saying? So I think all of this is crazy. I'm really sad. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. That's why I'm a little more quiet than I usually am. If I'm sad or I'm bothered by something, y'all gonna see my whole demeanor is different. I'm sad. I think that I hate that this happened. I don't like to see people fighting. I don't like to see, we argue and we go back and forth, but to see things get physical and knowing that we could have woke up today and somebody not be here, that saddens me. It does. It saddens me. It's like, stop bullying people. You know what I'm saying? Stop picking with people because this shit can get real.
But you know, also too, some of the repercussions are caused by that person. So it's not necessarily that he got picked out of thin air and they just not, if they had just went over there and just randomly seen this man walking down the street and attacked him, wrong. It is history there, and the history is so disgusting. You can't even cover it all in one live. Like, I've been talking about it for 2 years. You can't cover all the stuff this man has done to people. Putting out people's social security numbers. Come on, T. Putting out DV survivor statements. Come on, T. Like, eventually somebody was gonna reach out and touch him. Period.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think it only, you're going to take only so much. But Cappa, I've been saying this for the past year. Like, this is finna get real. Y'all don't understand. Somebody gonna get hurt. Like, I am an empath. Like, whether y'all think so or not, that's why I be so guarded when it comes to a lot of stuff, because I'm very, I could get attached to stuff like this. I don't like to see people, like I said, that was just a girl last week, unalive. She got shot 46 times. She was a 19-year-old girl, a mother, right? I seen women on Facebook pull up and lose their life for trying to pull up on people. This shit can get real. I hate to see this.
Dimage Raj. I got somebody commenting to me. I just want to explain. Dimage Raj or Dematraj or Demtraj. Honey, let me tell you something. I am not going to tell somebody how to respond to disrespect ever. Okay? So when somebody do stuff to somebody and they respond and it may be in a way that I won't respond or I wouldn't do, that don't mean I'm going to judge them because I'm not in their emotional state when that trauma or that issue came up. A lot of y'all take for granted that it is people walking around here with deep-seated trauma. And then you come and you bully them. Maybe they've been bullied their whole damn life. And then here you come just finding a reason to go after them. And then now you want to be the victim. It's so easy. It's so many people talk about me. It's so many pages that people have made to make fun of me and do stuff to me. It's so easy for me to sit back, and I do it a lot of times. I sit back and I say, you know what? I ain't even gonna say nothing to them because I know me and I know I don't have no bottom. So when I go there for real. So a lot of them, when I know they a snowflake and they doggone soft as a tablecloth, I overlook it. But you know what? I'm a human being too. And you know what? Maybe that day I'm not going to overlook it. And that's that day that something happened. If you want to be left alone, leave people alone. I can't never sit up here and say I ain't never dragged nobody or talked about nobody or denigrated nobody. I'd be lying because I have. So at the end of the day, I'm never a victim.
Well,
But
I see
people
two
only
things.
gonna take so much.
And I
That's
think we need to take.
that's a good point. But I see two things. I see a man that could have easily lose his life by building
Mhm.
somebody else's house, and another one that invited chaos in his house. That's
Yeah,
how I see it.
yeah.
I wish I would. Let me tell you something. The others, and you not your fat weird ass, and you come do it. Test your
No,
theory
I'm not
at
sure.
your earliest convenience. But bitch, make sure you done paid your life insurance and you know 6 people that's willing to be there for your ass when you need them the most.
I felt that shit because I don't like to be touched neither. Don't put your motherfucking
I
hands
just
on
want us. I don't want to see this again. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm one of them people like I don't want to see this again, right? And other people in the comments. This is how shit really gets started with the comments or somebody else saying, you know what I'm saying? Y'all should fight. Y'all should meet up. Y'all, yeah, you gonna let them talk to you like that? You gonna let this happen? And it's sad that grown folk can still be influenced by what other people say, but it is happening, right? Because people be like, you know, hey, you gonna do this or you should, you know, like in the comments always saying like, oh, we don't got nothing to do with that. We just but a lot of times y'all do. And thank you for resubscribing, Aaron. And I mean, we are grown, but grown people do get antagonized by down here in the comments and what other people saying. Girl, you gonna let, I can't believe, do y'all remember when I got read for filth by my homegirl? Y'all remember? And everybody kept coming in the comments, T, you not gonna respond? T? Y'all can't do that. Y'all ain't gonna push me into y'all ain't, ain't gonna happen. Baddest one hit my hand in
So
my ass. But y'all do it.
if I could throw 2 cents in on this, T, real quick, I'd just like to ask respectfully, where have our vocabularies gone? Some of us that I see go live and get in these boxes, we have the most entertaining personalities, voices that are like through the roof with excitement, and we can everybody clings to the voice of people that we hear, some of our favorites. We love to hear each other talk and have the conversation discussions that we have, always making good points. I know everybody wants to be a philosopher, and a lot of us do well. We are the philosophers of our times, right? But where's our vocabulary gone when we've taken this media form of communicating with each other? And unlike any other reality programming, we've taken our position, lights, camera, and action, and then we go from putting our points out there, sharing our life and our experiences out there, to the extremes of cultivating exactly what it is that we're complaining about. We put in and we actually participate in promoting and cultivating the exact same extremes of violence that we're talking about we don't want or we don't have. And my thing is, if you're going to cultivate it, then don't talk down on it. I mean,
Okay, can
because
you break it down in layman's terms? I'm a little slow.
let me say it like this then. If our position is we don't want the violence, then we shouldn't be promoting it. We shouldn't be saying, you know, all this stuff about let somebody try me and, you know, drop an addy out, come to you, or whatever the case may be. If you're participating in it, you're basically just as culpable as the people that are doing it, that are running around here doing it. And like T says, you know, I agree with you wholeheartedly that it's not enough that we've watched people that we know meet their untimely demise because of ailments and sickness and things like that. But this whole atmosphere of threats and threats of violence on this app is going to come to a head, and we're going to find out about people that are having these clashes that's going to end in their untimely demise. And it's inevitable. But the thing is, don't sit up here and try to act like we don't have a. If we're sitting here about nobody's going to do this to me, nobody's going to do that to me, because you're basically saying, talking about you don't want.
You breaking
Pick
me.
a side.
I have a question. Did anyone stop to think how lucky he is by even going to this guy's house? Because I guarantee he's not going to be getting away with that. I mean, you just don't walk up there, go up to nobody's house like you the big bad wolf.
He gave him the address. That's a mutual combat. He invited him over. 2 million fight police call that mutual combat. Nobody go to jail.
No, that's not true.
That is mutual combat.
That's not, let me tell you why it's not true. There was a video on Facebook where the girl told him, go ahead and pull up. They pulled up at her house. They sat their ass on that truck. 2 women, and she unalived both of their ass.
She ain't go to jail, did she?
They was trying to charge her ass, but they came to her house.
Yeah, she did not.
They came to her house. But if they would have unalived her, I'm sure they would have went to jail.
That was the lady in the mobile home. I know who you're talking about.
I'm sure they would have went to jail.
No, they said they wasn't going to charge her off the flip because them girls said on social media they was going there to tear her up. Then they actually showed up to do it, and she was in the house and told them, "I have a pium pium. I have a pium pium."
That's what I'm saying. So what Larry is saying, if that would have happened flip, and say he would have came out and shot him or something, then it could be self-defense.
Yeah, because it's on his property. Yeah,
that's what Larry was saying.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I
mutual combat laws are state by state. Mutual combat laws are state by state. So I live in Texas. Mutual combat law does exist.
Mutual combat. You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. Like, but I think it's a little bit different. I think it's a little bit different when you're on like your own personal property. You know what I'm saying? I think there's certain things that go along with that as well. So like if you're like in a public space, so to speak, and you're like
do you have a duty to retreat?
I'll tell you what, for his sake, he got away with this one. For his sake, I hope he don't pretend like he's the big bad wolf again and do this and pull up there in one house again.
Niggas been doing it. Niggas been doing this shit since the beginning of time, though. But
it's MySpace, and before then, people didn't chase people home, chase people off the bus. I mean, this ain't new.
But but people have also lost their life for that too. And that's what I'm saying. Like we could be having a whole nother discussion today. Like even though it's not new, I'm gonna tell my daughter, don't you dare pull up to no bitch house. Don't you dare. You know what I'm saying? Pull up to no. You catch her outside. How about that? That's my lingo. If I see you, I tell them, if I see you, it's there or whatever. But I'm not finna go looking for you. I'm not pulling up to your crib. I'm not pulling up in front of your crib. I'm not doing none of that.
Hey T, what's that old saying? If was a fifth, we all be drunk.
I'm saying I'm not doing it.
No, I'm talking about
pulling up to nobody else, but it's still, we can still talk about it. Just because something didn't happen to him, don't mean we can't bring awareness to what could happen. Because here's the thing: we sit here and we talk about this in a regular way. People gonna get froggy and start jumping and keep jumping because they not thinking. We're not speaking of how this could really go.
I think
because everybody ain't gonna be pull up on you. Everybody, you can't pull up on everybody.
Yeah,
but I think he know that's